Hello, I'm Attorney Bryce Keller, and I've been writing letters to the Governor, Governor Kasich, and I've received some response, and the typical response of executives is we'll wait until the legislature takes action. But I wanted to make an official notice to the Governor of things that he actually can do right now. So that's what this letter is about. Governor Kasich, what you can do, ... 1. Stop enforcement today. Have the Attorney General issue cease and desist letters to state police, BCI, and local agencies, based on the premise that marijuana prohibition, particularly medical, is unconstitutional. This might be a duty. 2. Pardon/commute nonviolent offenders. This action would go a long way to ease civic tensions over this issue and place Ohio in a position as a proactive state. 3. Promulgate executive standards until legislature enacts law. The U.S. Attorney General announced a multi-part policy standard for non-prosecute standards at the federal level. Feds will allow state policy if it complies with nonviolent, no minors, regulated, etc. This may have created an implicit duty on legislative bodies to act promptly. In the interim, establishing an executive order, at least for medical marijuana, is an albeit innovative, but quite possibly permitted executive action. 4. Introduce a bill and demand legislative action. Obviously, this is the least productive approach, but you could clearly get things done quickly if you simply announced such a bill publicly and took action on the information I've provided you. All the best, Bryce Keller. Now, the significance of this letter is that, there's lots of the governors across the state. You've seen Governor Dayton with the Darvey problem, and then the crying mothers, and it was kind of a public relations problem for him. And then he told them you kind of got to do what you got to do, and then the media figured out what that meant. That means that buying your kids medicine on the black market, which doesn't even have the type of the Charlotte's Web drug for is a medical marijuana drug for kids. Pot dealers, the local weed man doesn't have that. Rick Simpson oil or whatever is not the common place. It is available in Ohio, but it's just not that common. So anyway, most executives take a pass the buck kind of approach, that the courts will deal with that, the legislature will deal with that. If the people wanted it, they would have it, kind of thing. But that's just not true. The executive does have power. The executive in each state has pardon power. That means that the executive has exceptional power to take responsibility and take proactive action, particularly when there's scientific evidence to back and support what it is that he or she is doing. So again, just putting the governor on notice in case it turns out that he does not intend to take proactive action or stop enforcing unconstitutional laws, then there's an official record of that. So that's what we're doing. All the best. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.